I hope you've enjoyed Now and Forever. It's a charming film with Shirley singing The World Owes Me a Living, Gary Cooper and Carole Lombard. Gosh, I'm pleased that we've got so many Shirley Temple movies at Network 10 that I can present for you on Sunday afternoons. Next week is a film that was even more popular than Now and Forever, Bright Eyes. In Bright Eyes, Shirley sings On the Good Ship Lollipop. You'll adore that sequence. Shirley also appears with James Dunn, who was in with her in Baby Take a Bow, Stand Up in a Chair. And to add to the pleasures of Bright Eyes, we have one of the naughtiest little girls ever on the screen, Jane Withers, who does something unmentionable, which I shall now, of course, mention. She tries to run Shirley down with her doll's pram. How dare she? Well, how dare she? Well, you'll find out next Sunday afternoon at 12 noon when you watch Bright Eyes, which I know you'll like very much indeed. Coming attractions. Next Saturday night on the Golden Years of Hollywood, I'm presenting one of the most popular of all of Cecil B. DeMille's productions, drawn from the Old Testament, Samson and Delilah, with Hedy Lamarr as Delilah, Victor Mature as Samson, and the cast includes Angela Lansbury, Henry Wilcoxon, George Sanders, and Russ Tamblyn. Following Samson and Delilah are one that every movie lover will adore, Dancing Lady, MGM's answer to Warner Brothers' 42nd Street, with Joan Crawford, Clark Gable, Franchot Tone, May Robson, who was born in Australia, by the way, Fred Astaire in his movie debut, Nelson Eddy in his second movie appearance, and would you believe, the Three Stooges appearing in a feature for the first time as the Three Stooges. Plenty to enjoy next Saturday night on the Golden Years, and there's plenty to enjoy over the next hour or so with Laurel and Hardy in Pack Up Your Troubles. I'll be back in just a moment. I take myself to task. I should have made sure that we ran the Laurel and Hardy features from beginning to end. But we didn't know the season was going to be so popular, that so many people want to see more Laurel and Hardy movies. So we picked the later ones. But now we're going back to the early ones. Remember Blockheads about a fortnight ago? That was 1938. We're going back to 1931-32 for this. It's one of the earliest sound features, a vehicle for Laurel and Hardy, and I think you're going to find a lot of it very funny. I've got some pictures to show you. Take a look at this one with a little girl named Jackie Lynn. In this film, they have to find Jackie Lynn's grandparents. Unfortunately, her grandparents' name is Smith, and there are a lot of Smiths in the telephone directory. That's the source of quite a few funny sequences in Pack Up Your Troubles. Oh, incidentally, the war footage in the film was borrowed from one of MGM's biggest hits of the 1920s, and I refer to The Big Parade. In fact, some of the film looks very spectacular. You'll find a lot of interesting people in the film, but few could be as interesting as this man who plays the cook in the army. They get into the army very early in the picture. That man is George Marshall. He co-directed the film, which is rather interesting, and also appeared in it. This man here, that's Charles Middleton. He plays the mean official from the orphanage. Charles Middleton's most famous role was playing the part of Ming the Merciless in Flash Gordon with Buster Crabbe and Gene Rogers. So there you have it. A few interesting people in Pack Up Your Troubles. I hope you enjoy the movie.